Rid of that one word. I was like, see ya. Alright, where did I leave off? I was on mountain, that's right. So what did I need? I think I needed second place or better. I was falling asleep and like struggling to get through this level. We'll try now. I might need to figure out another monitor layout at some point too, because right now okay, I think it's a little bit better. My chat is further away from the game than it used to be. Alright. Let's just roll into our stream now. How's everyone doing? How's life? Dog's Life is like a game where there's like a button that just lets you shit, I'm pretty sure. I think that's what Dog's Life is. It's just you as a dog. The classic heartwarming tale of the life of a dog. Alright, how do I play this game? It's been a while. Yeah, you drive on walls. Oh yeah, I should probably also note, not here yet, but I did buy Sculptor's Cut. So I spent a lot of money on games right now. That should be coming by Friday. Then you guys can see if I made a huge mistake or not. I figured if we get the rarest game out of the way, the rest of it just becomes easy. You know? That's my goal. Alright, I need to see this first race I need to see through, so I know what I'm dealing with. I should probably ask too, audio levels, are we good on like the mixing? Does the game need to go up or down? Since I'm essentially started all my settings over from scratch, so. Please let me know if anything breaks at any point so I can fix it. But like I said, it's all new to me, so. The game's very quiet to me right now, but that's just because my audio is turned way down. I'm gonna turn it up after this race. Yeah, we'll roll with this level for now, but if it changes, let me know. Because this game, God, is very loud. So I have a feeling the next game will be quiet. My hope is I can finish this game within 2 hours, but I'm not, like, I don't work this week, so I could stay here as long as I need to. I'm finishing this game tonight, for sure. Did I yeet the webcam idea? The webcam idea is still a possibility. My lighting is not great in here, so I need to figure out something with that. But we'll see. For having a cat cam. Did I have a cat cam at some point? I don't even remember that. Was it just me winking? What was it? Holy shit. The good news is all the alerts are back, so now the winking cat came back. Which is a grand old part of this stream. You guys have to, so I have text-to-speech on now also, so just be good people. Don't say mean things. What's the cat link for? It's just for my alerts. I made the space cat link. It was a GIF I made a long time ago of the space cat winking, and I use it for all my notification stuff. You know how it is. Let me tell you, cutting out sound effects from N64 games is a lot of work. I was unintentionally rude. No, you're just fine. I just couldn't respond to it because I I had my mic off because I had to move all the filters over. I was like, oh, I have no noise gate on. Things will get bad if I don't fix this right now. I'm not really even thinking about this race right now. I don't know if we're in an okay position actually right now. Controller still feels bad. You'd think I would have like looked into that since the last stream when I was complaining about it all the time. I don't know if this stick is going. The hitboxes are bad on this, yeah. There's a lot of stuff bad about this game. As evident by, come on, you couldn't at least make me face the road the other way? Stick flip, that's what this game's all about. This is the actual stunt racer. We stunts all the time. I do think I think I'm going to change the background on the stream if I'm going to do it all on one side. If anyone has any ideas, like, feel free to drop them in the Discord or whatever. I just don't want stuff to be too bright and annoying. Like, it's not going to cover anything up, so that's the good news, but definitely want it not to be, like, hard on the eyes, you know? Originally, my idea was to make my stream look like an N64 card, like a box, but those colors are so bright that I kind of cheated on that idea. And I don't think I can gain this many spots. I'll try, but it's a lot of spots. I think I need second. I should probably figure out what place I need. I'm pretty sure it was second, though. Unless it was third. I don't remember. I don't remember. How many more races are there? So I have this race to do, and then I have one more circuit to do, so 5 total. I don't know what's coming up in the next batch, so... The sub-badges are messed up in some messages? What's happening to them? They're just dead? Oh, great. I got this glitch where I can't accelerate or reverse. No! It's the worst. You literally can't do anything, and there's not like a reset button. If there's a way to reset my car, what a great way to end it, though. There's black leaking at the top of the cartridge. It's like a Zalgo cartridge. Is that the deal? It's just bleeding. I'm gonna look into it. Maybe there's a way to turn off like badges and stuff. But I don't really think they're that necessary in that chat window anyway. Unless you really want people to know that you have a game pack next to your name at all times. This game has multiple control schemes? Like, how else would you want to control it, though? Oh, that is rough. Kind of just works, I guess. Get out of my way. I'm hoping that this game doesn't take long, because I as much as I've had fun with this Top Gear Rally experience, I'm ready to move on to something else. I don't need this anymore. They're all the same. That doesn't make any sense. There's gotta be something different, right? Dude, I didn't take the shortcut. Whoops. Guess we're doing a long play right now. Speed runs off. See what this path's like. I've only taken this route once. I would say it's better, but I have the same problems coming out of it as the other route. The e-brake changes? I don't know if I've ever used the e-brake. Unless the e-brake is just the standard brake button. Alright. If I brake going into that turn, I'm gonna figure this out. Where are these URLs you're typing? Are you trying to break my chat window? Brake plus accelerator, Z-brake. I pretty much just use the A and B button for this game and nothing else. I don't actually know if the D button does anything or anything. The paint shop looks sick. The paint shop looks really difficult to control. One of the streams I started early and I had started in the paint shop and I was just overwhelmed immediately. Like, you have to draw everything out pixel by pixel. It's tough. Wow, you were really trying to break it. Let me know if anything works. My guess is that's why they block out like all the symbols. If you can break it, I'd be impressed, actually. I'm gonna encourage it. I'm gonna say go for it. Do your best. It's the ARG of the braktheman N64 challenge, is to destroy the stream at all costs. Alright, we're in 9th. I'm gonna take this really slow. I'm gonna go a little bit different than I usually go. We're gonna see if that works better. Definitely not faster. Maybe it is. Okay. I still went too fast. The team that made this is pretty small. I mean, I think most N64 games are like that. Alright, we're in a pretty good positioning going into the final lap here. Not, like, perfect, but fine. Dual barrel roll, whatever. Come on. You were saying, I know, it's always something, right? I feel like I would do better at this game if I didn't pay attention at all. The PS2 had a compilation of television games. I actually did know that for some reason. I don't know why. Man, I don't know if I'm doing this fast enough. I don't know if this is gonna work, guys. This lap. Brace. I think I understand the shortcut better now, though. I think if you take it really slow, I think it works way better than if you try to go fast. You would clip it. Oh, God, it's the same spot too. I would imagine that this must handle a lot of languages well. Because I think streaming is a pretty global thing. Correct me if I'm wrong. But you'd think they'd have to go for that. I wish I knew what place I had to be in right now. If it's second or third, because it might actually matter here. It doesn't matter. It never matters, because stuff like this happens every time. There's an on-screen chat now. We're trying to change some stuff up. It still feels very empty, so I want to do something with the background. Oh, man. So that it doesn't feel quite as empty. This fell apart real quick. I'm almost wondering if I should just, like, ditch the shortcut altogether. Because the other way is just more consistent, you know? Used to crash iPhones. Apple can't even figure it out. So yes, with this game, one more season to go after this. We seem to be at the point where races are taking me like an hour. It wouldn't crash the stream, it would just break the... It might break like slobs. I don't know. Actually, that's a good question. It could crash OBS, that's true. It won't though, it loves me. Nothing can stop me. Ever bad at internet. That's the other thing, is this new OBS, I have zero clue where it shows my frames dropping. So... shit if I know when I drop frames. Maybe that's for the best. Alright, I'm restarting this race. It's okay, we'll yell at you. Maybe I should have commissioned an F emote. Maybe that's what I really needed. It's also worth noting emotes right now. So I have an open slot for everyone. I have 2 other tiers, but also I'm only like a couple subs away from unlocking another slot. So I just went ahead and commissioned another emote, and if we don't hit the goal, that's fine. We'll just throw it on the Discord or something. So I've got 4 emotes being made right now. I figure eventually they'll come in handy, no matter what. And since I take so long to get stuff done anyway, no, I don't need top rights. I never want to pressure you guys to sub or anything. Sometimes I talk about stuff like this, but it's not, I really appreciate the support. It's already been above and beyond what I expected, so. We have a sub wall going, right? That's what I'm saying. Oh god. Too hard. Oh yeah, I don't know. Do you think I should start going to like the regular, I feel like maybe I should just start going on the regular path and just seeing how that works. It's really this part right here that stresses me out every time. Because it's such like an S. Ah! This game is actually hell. I feel like I'm fighting the physics of the game at all time. Yeah, so the point of that story was, no matter what, if you guys are in the Discord, the emotes will be available. We'll make use of them no matter what. You guys can probably guess what a lot of them are, but I'm gonna wait until they're actually out, so you can just see them. Look, even the computers are doing this. Oh, it's all busted. Oh god. Thank you for the gifted sub. I have a lot of custom alerts set up. So I'm sorry if any of them scare anyone. There's a lot more I want to do too, but I ran out of time today. They'll all be fun Easter eggs, but the ghost subs are one of them. That's the ghost sub alert. And Prophet Goddess, I have to apologize to you, but I tried to do the Welcome to My Nightmare as a sound effect, but I could not figure out a way to cut audio that didn't sound awful. Because that whole game has like awful background music at all times, and like all the sound effects clip into each other. So I'll still work on it, but I couldn't get isolated audio at all. I tried. I have one. I can put it in the Discord later and you can hear it, but it just cuts off. It's kind of off-putting. The rally guy is back. Are you watching this? I mean, I guess I landed that trick. A little bitty. I also had some like overly ambitious ideas. Once I found out you can like randomly apply sound effects to your alerts, like the bad ideas just started flowing in my head. And I didn't act on any of them, but some of them I'm like, oh, that would be kind of fun. It's October though, so I think the Hexen guy is appropriate. Put a bunch of Bubsy lines. It doesn't fit the theme though. I would love to just put Bubsy one-liners all day long. What could possibly go wrong? We could just put Dana Gould Gex one-liners in. That would fit the theme. I figured the further in I get, and the more games I've played, the more I'll start being like, oh, sound effects. Like I was watching McDee's stream earlier, and he was playing Episode 1 Racer, and it reminded me what the new lap record noise is in that game, and it's the greatest thing ever. And I need to figure out a use for that at some point too. It's such a good sound clip. 100 Gex one-liners. I gotta figure out how I can edit one of those songs to put in a bunch of actual Gex one-liners in. I don't want to jinx this, but this race is going pretty well right now, actually. And maybe it's not going well, actually. I don't know. First thought. Pupper, is Anel still playing Tetris? Why is he playing so much Tetris today? I'm kind of jealous, actually. Oh, it's Unity time now. I gotcha. Alright, I'm taking this route slow. I just want to, like, survive. This is always the part that, like, throws me to the wolves, you know? I mean, if I could end this lab in 8th, that would be pretty good, but I don't think I'm going to get quite there. Is there an Apex bounty? Yes, there is. It sounds like it's a bounty that pays pretty well, too, because there's a lot of people doing it. Uh-oh. Pupper, did you block Biddy? That's really rude of you. I'm waiting to get exposed. There's a few people that are on my ignore list, and I'm just waiting for one of them to pop into my stream, and I'm totally exposed. Maybe I wouldn't be exposed though. I don't know. Because it's just bringing the chat in through something else, so maybe it wouldn't from my name. Hey Slug, how you doing? Come on. This game doesn't feel so great anymore. Yeah, the people on my list that are on Ignore I haven't talked to in years, so I don't think they would ever stop around here anyway. Is chat censoring people? Or is it just the symbols? I'm gonna use the video tomorrow and figure out exactly what all's going on. It might just be some simple boxes I need to check, but I'm gonna get it working where it needs to be. I really appreciate everyone testing it out for me. I'm very impressed how fast you guys figured out the brackets break it all. I don't think I have enough juice to get through this right now. I don't think this is a good attempt. I really need to figure out what place I need to be in. Oh wait, was it 5th? Shoot, was it 5th? What place do I need to be in? I think if I finish this and I fail, I could just load my save, as long as I don't save. I'm starting to think maybe it was 5th, though. Oh, I can't remember either. It doesn't matter, I'm gonna blow it anyway. I think it might be 5th, though, because I feel like it was something simple. Doesn't matter, these guys are ahead of me. Not good enough anyway. Alright, here's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna exit to main menu. We're gonna figure out the numbers here. Six points needed. It is second. Fuck. Okay. At least now we know. Oh, so much work. Let me tell you. Hold on, I'm gonna take a quick look before I continue here. I'm gonna go back into the properties of the chat box. I'm gonna take off the sub badge. I'm gonna take off pretty much all the badges, actually. Sorry. And I'm gonna look at I don't know if there's anything I can do about the other stuff. You guys can keep a few of your things. Settings? Alright, I'll look into this when I'm not streaming. Also, hello Double Taco, how you doing? I'm glad you believe. I don't know if I believe yet. I just need to do it. Second place. I've never tried changing my suspension. I wonder if that would be helpful. Or if it would just throw me off at this point, because I'm just used to not using it. How's vacation going? Pretty well. I don't really do well of like... I feel like I always have to be doing something, so I always feel like I'm just wasting my time when I don't do anything of value. So I always have a hard time with that, but other than that, it's been fine. I got a lot done today with stream stuff, so that's nice. I'm not a good, like, idler. Like, I always want to be doing something, you know? I don't know if you guys are like that. I can't even bring myself to just, like, play video games. I'm the clicker master? I don't know about that. I'm not very good at clickers. I do like to play them. I watched Pet Sematary this morning. The new version, it was okay. Nothing too special. It's early to restart, but I'm just not feeling it yet. I don't really know. I don't know what I'm going to do with my whole week. I need to think of some things to get done. I also, on Monday I did some cleaning. As people love to do on their vacation, is clean up the area that they live in. Right, Biddy? I'm always at an unfair advantage. Which is not right. I want to do some like organizing too, but I never really want to. It is October now, that's true. It hasn't been helpful that it's been, the whole time I've been on vacation so far, it's been like stormy and rainy, so I'm waiting for a little bit of sunshine. There was one day it was sunny, but other than that, it's been kind of blah. Compressor, my PC didn't fix anything? Are you having problems? What's happening? It's always good to do that, even if it feels like it's not doing anything. It probably is. GPU fan's pissed. Ugh. Sorry to hear that. You know what itch I've been kind of getting lately is that I kind of want to play. Like, part of me wants to play Rocket League again. I'm so far behind the meta, though, that I'm sure I would probably hate it. But that's been an urge that I've been having lately. I've also had the urge to pick up Final Fantasy VIII Remastered and finish that game. But, I haven't. Because I'm like, I don't need this. And it's $20, so why? Why would I rebuy this game I already own like 100 times? Just because the faces are prettier. Well, that's the thing. It's like when I'm not playing N64, like, how does someone just game like a normal person now? I don't really know. I forgot how to game. I haven't been keeping up with current releases. I played Sayonara Wild Hearts. And that's like all I've played in like the past 2 months for recent games. It's pretty, yeah, Sayonara Wild Hearts is pretty good. Not gonna lie. The music's really good too. I downloaded it on Spotify. But graphically, there's a lot of cool stuff in there. There's a lot of cool concepts. Really short, but that's kind of what I expected. No problem with that. I bought it on PS4, which I'm sure is like, oh, you should have just got Apple Arcade, but I didn't really want to play it on my phone. But I didn't get a single trophy the whole time I played it, so I'm sure there's a lot of secrets hiding in there. And they got Queen Latifah, so that's cool. Should write an exam. You should write an exam and then just send it to me and I'll take it. And then we'll see if I'm like up to snuff, you know? Okay, I really need to figure out how to get out of this safely. It's like that, right? Simple as that. Look how easy that was. Oh, wait, I'm not out of it. Cool, I'm not out yet. Okay. God, I need to get second on this. I just can't. That's so hard. But the thought of like going through and playing all the levels again is way worse than getting second on this race. I did get first on this race once, so it's not like impossible. I'm in 12th going into the second lap, which is pretty... I'm in 13th going into the second lap, which is pretty okay. Why is that car going so fast? Doesn't seem fair. Alright. Sorry, I'm a little bit focused, so I'm missing a lot of what's going on in chat. So, my apologies. Do I want to know the 6th season lineup? I mean, you could tell me, but I don't think it really means anything to me until I do it. I don't think the cars get any faster. That's the plus side. But I'm guessing the tracks get way harder. I'm predicting a lot of snow levels. Is that accurate? Like 2 snow levels. Then 1 fog, 1 rain. I think that's going to be the 4. Oh wait, night's a thing now. I think it'll be mountain. The mountain will be at night. And we also have, I think you said either 1 or 2 more mirrored courses. So... Gosh, it's so hard. 1 fog, 2 rain, 1 night. Oh, that's not too bad. No snow, huh? Snow's what I have the most problems with, so that's encouraging. Oh my god, I can't. I keep hugging the wall. I can't. I'm reading too much chat. I just should probably focus. I should read chat when I'm on the first lap. It's quicker. I thought about streaming yesterday, and then I didn't. And then I watched wrestling instead, and it was a big waste of my time. And I kind of wish I would have just streamed this yesterday instead. Staycations, like, sometimes I just want to talk to people. So, like, that's what streaming's nice for that. It's like fake social interaction, you know? Hi, Jaxie, how you doing? It's a lot easier when you add me, actually. It makes your message stand out. Now everyone's gonna do it. I know how you guys work, but I can see it easier. I guess if you all do it, then it no longer proves to be value. It's just awful. Alright, 3rd lap. I'm gonna focus. You guys can try to distract me as much as you want, but it's not gonna work. I gotta race to get silver in. And getting 6 more spots is gonna be hard. 5 more spots. Alright, one at a time, one at a time. Let's go! I found a YouTube video that's all of the Wave Race 64 announcer sayings, so I just like downloaded the audio from it. So now I have like everything. I can just clip whatever I want. It's so cool. And it's all isolated already for me. Fuck, dude. I blew it. But the Wave Race announcer said some weird stuff. Oh ho ho! Another anonymous gifted sub, thank you. That one's a little loud, and I kind of love it. Biddy, you can't be left out now. You're part of the clan. Wait, that's not a good name for a group. You're part of the space brigade. Get 2 of them. You're saying there's a chance. Oh man. I'm gonna blow this, but I have a chance on this one. Okay, I need to focus. Quiet time for me. Are you Fucking kidding me right now? Every time. Where's the other one? Oh, too far ahead. We got so close. So close. Oh, man. I thought that was gonna be it. If I wouldn't have, like, wiped out on that one, I think it would have been, okay. I can't resist the sick tricks. It's a curse, I tell you. The Dave gang is pretty good. Do you think the Dave meme will ever die? Or can we make it stretch out for 296 games? I do feel like I'm getting closer, so yes, this could be the run. I just need to stay kind of semi-focused, you know? And I'm not really good at that. Because I'd rather just, like, talk a bunch of bullshit, you know? Dave will never die. Dave's immortal. The immortal Dave. Wait. I don't think that's true. It didn't work for the Wendy's guy. Also, I don't know if this is slightly upsetting, but I kind of want to take one of my days and, like, map out some used game stores that I haven't really been to and, like, take a field trip. But then I think about how I bought Sculptor's Cut, and I'm like, dude, you should probably chill for a little bit after this purchase. Look how good these turns are right now. I actually snagged it, yes. It should be here on Friday. I bought it online on the internet. It's not a perfect copy. There's some flaws with it, but I did get it underpriced, like under average value. So yeah, there's a couple small cosmetic things with it. It's not in terrible shape, but it's been through the ringer, I think. Like, is it a 3-pack? No, that auction disappeared, so I don't know if the person that put it up maybe realized they could make a lot more money if they separated it, which is what I'm assuming probably happened. But that auction doesn't exist anymore, so. I don't think I would have bought that anyways. That's a lot of money to drop in one time. The good thing about the other two exclusives that I need is they're both towards the end of the lifespan of the N64. So I think what I think now is that I can do comfortably is, now that I bought this game, we've got the first 100 games. Pending everything goes fine with this one and it works, but we've got the first 100 games set. So I think that buys me enough time that I can, if I need to, like, order the next game in line or whatever, like, I'll do it. I think I can do it now without skipping any games, which is a nice luxury to have. It feels a lot easier to do it once you have the hardest one out of the way, you know? Yeah, 100 games, I mean, I'm thinking that's at least, I mean, that'll probably actually set us through the rest of the year, if I'm to guess. We're talking probably January before. The next game on my list I need is Snowboard Kids 2, which I think is like 127 or something. So. Nah, I should be good money-wise to get the rest of the carts. At this point, we're cutting it down enough that it's a lot more manageable, for sure. A lot of it's just finding the games that you need at this point, which is pretty hard sometimes. The Sculptor's Cut have all the same characters. So the thing with Sculptor's Cut is Clay Fighter 63 1/3 was put on like a, I want to say like a 64 meg card or 96 meg card or something. And then by the time Sculptor's Cut came around, they had the amount of space for a 128, I think. Like, they could upgrade the size of the cart. So because of that, it adds in all the cut characters. So it's the same roster plus I think 3. There's one character that they made that didn't make it into the game, which has only been seen in like video game magazine like screenshots and stuff. But it adds in. It does more than just adding characters. It also upgrades like transitions and stuff. So it'll be interesting to see what the differences are. I think we should try to think of something special to do with that game just because of the price of it. Like, I don't want to just burn through that game as like a 20-minute thing. I want to make sure we put in the time and effort on it. So if anyone has any ideas on that, like if we can do, like I know it's Clay Fighter, but if we can do something special about it, I feel like maybe I should get my money's worth out of it somehow. Okay, this race is going pretty good. Did I just lap someone? That didn't take a spot off, did it? I'm gonna focus now. Sorry. I'll be with you guys in one lap. I mean, do you guys want me to spoil what the new characters are? Some of them are weird. There's some weird characters in there. You guys would rather be surprised by it? But, I think I know what they all are. I'd definitely rather be surprised, that's fair. I just said I was gonna ignore chat, but I'm still reading it. Just treating this like the first lap, then I don't... I think the problem is, like, I try to rush too much when I get towards the end of a race. Right now I'm in an okay position, so I feel like I should just kind of slow down just a little. Not a lot, because I still need to gain spots here, but... The key, I think, is to be in 4th going into the mountain. Like, that's where I have to be. Going to the shortcut. If I'm in 3rd going to the shortcut, which I don't think is going to happen, I think I should take the full route instead of the shortcut, but... I think best case scenario here, I gain 1 more spot. Okay, this is gonna be another shot at it. I just need to take it easy. This is our best run so far, though, for sure. Okay, we're doing this. Gonna take it slow. Here's survival. Oh my god, he saved me. Did you see that? That guy saved me. Alright. We definitely have a shot here. Alright, I need to go fast. Oh no. God damn it. It was so close. It was so close. I think just to be safe here, I don't want to make sure it doesn't save over my game. I'm just going to reset it. Oh, I really thought that was it. That actually went really well, almost all the way through. We're just doing this as a safety precaution here, the reset. Alright. I mean, getting better each time, right? So... no problem. Oh, that's so painful. It hurts so bad. This game's actually going to take me like 10 hours by the time I'm done with it. Oh, is that what you decided? Winner gets the cart? Is that the deal? I don't really want to mess with the suspension at this point, I don't think. Wait, I know what's going to help. Here's what's going to help. We're putting in the Rumble Pack, baby. The Rumble Pack will take us to victory. Winner gets my channel. Shit. You guys can have one stream on my channel, 2 hours max. Okay. That's what the winner gets. Alright, Rumble Pack's in, baby. Gonna vibrate me right to victory. It's probably a terrible idea because this track I just run into walls constantly. The Rumble's gonna drive me crazy. This is how I wear the batteries out on this bad boy. Alright, let's start new theories. What does my license plate say? Does it say still hard? Because that's what I'm reading on it right now. What does it say? Oh no. It's a possibility, right? Am I crazy in thinking that? Oh man. I give that guy a boost. I need like someone to just do like zoom in technology to figure out what it says. I need the perfect run. I need the perfect first lap. Hitman. You know, but there's like it almost looks like it starts with a BY. God, I need to step it up. The SNES Top Gear game was better than this. Sorry, that was an old message, but I just read it. I don't think I've played that one. You tell me. Traffic jam. Oh, the frame rate. Everyone remember it. Frame rate's dipping right now. Write it down in your notebooks. Frame rate issues. Can't forget. We got a long ways to go before I rate this one. Oh yeah, we did a rating stream last. I forgot about that. We rated all those games on Saturday. I have no clue what just happened there. VTL/HHK16. That's boring. There's no way that's what that says. It says, braktheman. Man. I'm reading either hard or man at the end. I don't know what that says about me. Maybe it says Mart. Hard. I'm not driving better when I try to focus. Also, like, call me crazy, but are my wheels just totally clipping through the ground all the time when I'm driving? Or is this like an extreme lowrider? What is, like, it looks like I have flat tires at all times. Am I wrong? Okay, I need to stop paying attention to this license plate. It's gonna arrest me, I can't see anymore. I think it's like a magic eye, and if you do like the thing where you like cross your eyes, you get really close to it, and then you slowly move backwards, you'll figure it out. Try it. Try it at home, everyone. It's actually a picture of a dolphin. Alright, I'm gonna focus now. This is the run. This is it. This is the one, for sure. I got the rumble in, I got the focus on. Nothing can stop me. What's up, Brian Rampage? How you doing? Glad you could join us for this Rally Tuesday. Man, I really wish I had an air horn button right now. Air horn Tuesday. For the rally race. I'm already going crazy. I haven't even made it through a single race yet. How long have I been streaming? What time is it? Fuck, it's been like an hour. Still in the same race. 24-hour stream, everyone. It's never gonna end. I'm glad I stopped. SmackDown's not on Tuesdays anymore. SmackDown's on Fridays now. You believe it? Tuesdays are done. This is just not a good lap. I don't really know why I'm continuing this charade. I wonder if I did an entire race, though, where I didn't take the shortcut. They moved to Fridays. Yeah, this is the first week. It's now permanently on Fridays. Tuesday is now Total Divas Night. You could be watching that instead. The choice is simple. Total Divas or Top Gear Rally. You can only choose one. I don't think this is a good enough position for me to win this race. I mean, if I get 7 spots in this lap, which doesn't seem likely. Let's see where I am at the shortcut. I should stop calling it a shortcut because it's obviously not working for anyone. Okay, so I know you haven't been watching in a while, but let me explain to you what's happening now. I don't watch Total Divas for the record, but their ratings got so incredibly bad that this season features one Ronda Rousey that they think will save their ratings. I think that show is gonna get canceled. I don't think it can survive much longer. Oh my god, that was bad. Doesn't she say problematic things? Yes. You're not wrong. But scripted, so it doesn't really matter, right? Like, they'll tell her what to say, and she'll say it poorly. Alright. I'm gonna do a full race this time. No shortcut. Let's just do a race, just the regular path, and then we'll see if that improves my standings at all. Here goes the frame rate again. Alright. Yeah, I'm not gonna talk about wrestling anymore, but I will say that if you want to hear about how Raw went last night, I can tell you about it later. Their main storyline is about people cucking each other at this point. It's horrible. It's bad. It's a bad time. Alright, no shortcuts. We take the long route because it's probably not going to end in a horrible crash. If I can gain a spot on this route, it's probably a better route. But I need to learn it, is the thing. This one turn, trouble. I still have to go through this awful, like, S-turn. Oh, man. I don't know if that's any better. Is it more... Maybe it's more consistent, but it's not, like, faster, you know? But it's less, like, dead runs, so... I don't know. It's a trade-off. .13th. So I gained 7 spots. I mean, mathematically, I'm where I need to be. If I could just do that every lap, I'd be fine. I don't know if it gets harder each lap or, like, what. Let's just focus, get through it. Yes, focus. I'm focused right now. Look at this, I'm in 10th already. This is great. This is going very well right now. So I can't wait to see what cool flip I do to ruin it all. I'm gonna do like a... Oh my god, something like that. What if they put Tony Hawk in this game and you can just kick flip the car when you go around corners? Nose grind the shortcut. Nose grind the mountain! God, this race is going too well right now. Wait, did I lap that guy? Because the place didn't change. I hate passing cars on turns like that. Alright, again, we're taking just the regular route this time. Because it's not as scary, it's still pretty scary. Look at this. Look at this. God, turning around is actually hell in this game. Oh my god. Okay. I don't think we're out of it quite yet, but that isn't very helpful. There's the flip. There's always a flip, every time. If I could just gain one more spot on this lap, I'd feel way more comfortable, but I don't know how far behind I am at this point. Well, 7th is not a bad spot to be in going into the final lap. I only need to gain 5 more spots. Alright. This might be a better spot than I was in on that one that I lost, so... If I can just finish this race, there'll only be 4 more. And that's probably like, what, like 8 more hours? I'm just trying to be realistic over here. There's the one race that I'm good at, and all the others I'm bad at, so... One of those won't take long, and the others will all take a really long time. I'm hoping, though, no snow will help. This time I'm seriously going to stop talking. Oh, enjoy the silence. That was way too close. That was way too close. That guy was right on my tail. He almost spun ahead of me in the last second. Oh, shit. My best lap was the first lap, which is not a good sign in a race when you have to accelerate. 20 points. Season winner. There it is. Woo. That's right, it's dialed in. No, I just gotta do 4 more of those, you know? Oh yeah. I definitely need to make sure I'm saving right now. Last thing I need is a frozen game. Alright, we have 1 new course, Mere Desert. Ugh. Okay. Gotta end in the jungle, which is not great. Coastline is the one that should be no problem. That should be easy first. Everything else, not so much easy. We need to make... We're still at 20 points at least. So, I need to get 11 points between the other 3 tracks. So I have to decide, like, what's the hardest. Because that'll be the one that I can kind of ignore. Which one's mirrored? Oh, it's jungle, right? Yeah. Yeah. 4 first places. I've never gotten first on some of these. Ever. Ever. I think top 4 should be the goal. The top 4, I think, is enough. Like Mountain, we know I can at least grind out something better, you know? This is... Just don't do any sick flips. Although, no, you didn't see anything. Fine. Just a little spinny spin, you know? This is like my worst course, I'm pretty sure. Actually, I don't know. It's either this or jungle. One of the two. Oh, I remember this level. And it's mirrored. It's nice to be looking at a different track finally. You're not going to say that in an hour. Mirrored is like mirrored is what's hardest for me because you get this like mental map of a level and it's like just reverse all the lefts and rights. And my brain doesn't do that very well. Like hotel's written backwards. It's crazy. So now the shortcut is over here. Yo, this went... That shortcut went way smoother than it used to. What the fuck? What's even happening right now? Did I just like have like a moment? Have I ever done it that fast? Am I getting better? No, I don't think so. Don't worry, there's still 2 more laps. I think this level, like, this is my worst level, I'm pretty sure. So, like, 5th or better, I think, here. I'm not great at jungle, but I think last time I had such a hard time with jungle because it was a snow level. There's a lot of slip and sliding going on. By the way, this is a fog course. I can't even, like, tell the difference between fog and sunny, really. Like, there's a slight fog, I guess, but it's not, like... It doesn't really change anything, you know? This course feels so weird. Like, it feels like a whole new course. When it's just mirrored. I feel like grinding mountain so long made me better at braking. Like I did really shitty on that level, but I think it made me a better braker in general. Wow. Can you not? 15th is not great. Saw that coming from a mile away. Jungle's gonna be a rain level? Yeah, that's not much better. Jungle, the visibility is so bad on those rain levels. Rain's definitely harder than fog. Yo, this frame rate though. It's kind of helping me out. The shortcut's just easier when it's the opposite direction. I don't understand why. Uh-oh. Oh, this is not where I want to be. Okay. I'm good at the shortcut, but like I'm still... Like 14th is a bad... Okay, 13th is still a bad place to be in at this point in the race. I'm not really sure what I'm doing wrong. Something. I've only had like one bad crash so far, I think. Oh my god, it's the same glitch. It's the worst glitch. You just get stuck. I'm not hitting any buttons right now. There's no way out of it. What a bad way for races to die. I'm not going fast enough, clearly. That must be it. The thing I didn't do is I just assumed there wouldn't be any, like, faster, there wouldn't be any kind of, like, faster cars, so I didn't actually look to see if there was. I don't know if faster's the solution, but it could explain, like, if that is the problem. This frame rate seems not great. Am I wrong? Like this, the mirrored version of this seems worse than the regular version. I blew the shortcut. My bad. No, I think the frame rate's helping me, actually. When it slows down, it gives me a little bit more time to react to some of the scenarios I've put myself in. This is always the part of the course that, like, just destroys all my momentum. It's fine, saved. Oh. What's my next racing game? Is it Automobile Lamborghini? I don't know anything about that game. After that, it's Diddy Kong Racing. That's one that I can handle, you know? We get kind of a break of racing games after this, but, like, we're not out of the racing game loop yet. There's still quite a few to go. San Francisco Rush. Huh. Okay. I can get behind that. Fuck. Then Diddy, then Lamborghini. Diddy Kong Racing doesn't feel like a racing game, though. I mean, it does feel like a racing game, but it doesn't feel like a traditional racing game. It's much more enjoyable. I still don't know what I'm going to do for that. Probably just beating Wizpig should be the goal. I would love to do more in that game, but I don't want to add anything extra to this that needs to be. I can't wait till Wheel of Fortune. I'm really good at Wheel of Fortune. It's probably not too surprising, but Wheel of Fortune will be easy win. Jeopardy, not so much. Jeopardy's gonna be embarrassing for me, for sure. You'll finally know my lack of knowledge. I think I have to win a game of Jeopardy, so we'll see. MK Mythology is coming up. Good point. I'll never make it past MK Mythologies, so that'll be the end of the stream. I'm guaranteeing a victory in Wheel of Fortune in one game. Hands down. There's no question about it. If I was on Wheel of Fortune, I would make so much money. Without a doubt. What I need is like I need to get like some real competition up in here. I need to find some people that are like Wheel of Fortune sharks and invite them over to my house, and then I'll just have a... That's the only way to make it fair, you know? What the fuck was that? How long will Jeopardy take you? I don't know. It depends what the categories are. I'm not good at certain things. But I do have the advantage of... Jeopardy games are hard because it depends on the age they were made in. So it's a tier of knowledge from the year the game was released. Like if you play Jeopardy games on like the NES or like anything like that, the questions are just ridiculous because you just don't know history from that point. Like history becomes even more history. It's a weird way to put it, but you know what I mean? You have to live in whatever age that game came out. And since I was a child during this Jeopardy, all of a sudden now, like, you get into pop culture questions and it's from a totally different era where they're not relevant anymore. So that's part of why I'm a little worried about it. Is it's harder than normal Jeopardy for that reason. And I'm terrible at history, and I'm terrible at geography. And it just depends what the categories are. Get NL as a guest. I don't think NL even knows about my streams. The only time I've ever got NL interested in my streams was that one time I played Lemmings while blasting Fred Durst music in the background. I do believe the title of my stream that night was Road to 0 Followers. I was trying to get everyone to unfollow me and leave the stream, and it didn't work very well. It was a fun time though. God, I'm just throwing right now. I should just finish a run to see where I end up. I think my goal for this level is like 5th or better. I'm happy with, because this is my worst track. I might have been there. There's a lot of people there for that stream. I was playing Christmas Lemmings and I was blasting Fred Durst remixes for like 2 hours, just trying to get people to leave. It was a fun game, but what's the thing about Twitch is if you tell people to leave, they just stay and they bring more people in. It's reverse psychology at like its finest. You just game the system. You tell people, I don't want you here, and they just stay. You know? I think that day I also... Like, I was trying to figure out how to turn Lemmings... Like, if there's a way to, like, ROM hack Lemmings, essentially. And I wanted to turn all the Lemmings into Durst lanes. But I couldn't figure it out. I'm not that smart. I miss my old streams sometimes. I don't have that same creativity I did back then. It's evolved into something different, which is fine. But I miss the real random stuff I used to do all the time. Shout out to everyone who's been here since like the first stream though. I don't know how you've stuck with me this long. When I finished the N64 library, that's really funny. In like 8 years. I've been working on this game for almost a week now. Let's do 296 weeks of streams. How many years is that? I've been thinking more about like goals with streams. And I'm like, what are some fun things I can do while doing this? I think at some point, like it's not gonna be anytime soon, and I'm gonna have to like figure out how to schedule around it. But I want just to say I tried it. I want to try to do a 24-hour stream, and I think it would be fun to do a 24-hour N64 clearing stream for sure. I just want to do it as like a challenge at some point, but like it wouldn't be anytime soon because it really would depend on my scheduling and stuff. But every time I see other people do those, I'm like, I want to try that just to see if I could handle it, like the endurance levels of it. The longest stream I've done is like 7 or 8 hours, so. I feel like it would have to be a time, though, where I have a bunch of small games to do, because I don't think I could sit through one game for 24 hours, you know? This shortcut seems easier mirrored, yeah, it really does. It's weird because the jungle shortcut mirrored is also like a left turn, but it feels way harder. I don't know what the difference is. Those were during Top Gear Rally too. Yeah, why is that game so long? It's scary because of how long this game's taken me compared to that other guy. Oh, man. I'm going way too fast right now. I want to just finish this race and just see what kind of place I'm in. It only took 4 hours. I mean, in theory, this game, you could probably get through it pretty quick if you were good at it. Like, there's not a lot of races you have to do. You're talking, what, like 20 wait, no, 30 races, right? Because it's 5 seasons. No, it's 5 seasons of 4, so 20 races. Even then, though, I mean, most of these races are like 6 or 7 minutes, aren't they? Did he really, like, just... Oh, thank you. Like, not lose anything? I don't know if you paid attention to what that guy did, though. Like, he did all of the games, and now he's trying to cut down all his best times to get the total time under, like, 1,500 hours or something. Something crazy. I feel like this project is going to take me, like, 3,000 hours. I don't know if that's actually accurate. It's probably less than that, but I think it's going to take me, like, 2,000 hours. I also don't know what that guy's goal is on, like... Is that my plan? No. My plan is when I'm done with, like, N64 games, I'm done with N64 games. I don't think I could be the world record holder in any single game. Like, I'm too old. I don't have the dexterity. Unless it was a game no one else wanted to play, you know? I'll be the record holder of Chameleon Twist. No one else will play that game. Do you want to figure out when I get to Chameleon Twist, should I play that game while using my own walkthrough? Like, we'll only beat that game using my walkthrough? Do you think that's a good idea? I think that was your idea originally, Draxy. It'd be so embarrassing. Because I'll have to read it out loud as I go. You wrote a fact. I used to write a lot of facts. I have a whole account on GameFAQs. That was how I started on the internet, was writing walkthroughs. I wrote walkthroughs for like 3 or 4 years. Nothing groundbreaking. I think the most views any of my stuff has is I wrote a Sonic Adventure 2 upgrade fact that I think is like, and GameFAQs has like 200,000 views, something like that. I mean, you know, I wrote a Chameleon Twist walkthrough, so it can't be too hard to find. Right, that's a lot of views, but like the disgusting thing is, I know it has errors in it that I've never corrected. So, like, there's problems, you know? Sorry, my phone just went off. Guys, there's another flash flood warning. There's so much rain here lately. Can't escape it. Editing stream, gross. That's pretty much what my spreadsheet streams are. Oh wait, I said I was going to finish that last race, didn't I? And I restarted it instinctively. My bad. I'm never going to finish this race if I literally never get to the end of it. If I want 5th place, I need at least... I want to get at least 5 passes per lap. 5th or better. That's what I'm ending this one on. Oh my god. This doesn't help my scenario. Pretty sure it's still the only fact. Some of the facts I wrote were, at the time, they were called like bounties, and there was like projects where they wanted a complete fact for every game on a system, so that's why I wrote some NES stuff, why I wrote some Virtual Boy stuff. Like at the time, I was the only person that wrote a guide for Clue Land, which seems kind of weird now, because that was a pretty popular game, I think, back when it originally came out. But I guess people are writing guides, like, way later than that. Clue Land's such a basic game, though. It was a really easy guide to write. One wrote one in 2015. There's only like 4 or 5 levels in that game. It's pretty basic. You didn't really have to make much in an NES game to get popular back then. Some of my guides are totally unfinished, too. I got in over my head a few times. I mean, I wrote that guide in... Originally, I wrote that guide in, like, 2001, I think. I would have been in high school at that point. I would have been 16, I think. 15 or 16. I mean, that might be when I last updated it. But, like, the guide I think I wrote... Actually, no, it would have been earlier than that. It would have been, like, 99, probably. I think everyone, for the most part... Like, I've talked about it before. I think everyone knows what's in there. It's all really embarrassing stuff, though, so, like... Like, I don't care if you link it, but if anyone reads any of it, like... Take it with a grain of salt. Almost all my information that's in there is outdated too. It's just so old. I'm not proud of any of my guides at this point, but like, I'm glad I wrote them at the time. I made a lot of friends through that stuff. The introduction is a typo in it. See, that stuff I'm usually pretty good about, so that's actually surprising. Like, I'll make grammatical errors sometimes, but usually, like, spelling and stuff, I'm typically on top of. But I wrote all that stuff in Notepad, so I guess it doesn't surprise me too much. Nah, ASCII's an art. I had ASCII stuff that I made myself, and it was all pretty bland. A lot of underscores. I also used to write game reviews, and I deleted almost all those from the internet a while back because I was so ashamed of them. I think I used to have like 30 or 40 reviews on GameFAQs. I think there's still 1 or 2 up there. I just didn't get around to deleting, but Clue Land's in Animal Crossing, yeah. Original Animal Crossing has a lot of NES games in it. It's pretty cool. It's a bummer they stopped doing that, but I get why. Alright, 15th, 14th? 15th. Pretty good. Yeah. 2 guys to pass. They're the same car. Alright. I'm in pretty good shape here, so I can't wait to see how I fuck this up. I mean, I know exactly how I'm going to. Something like that, but more flippy, you know? Hey, Firefly, how you doing? What? That's not even a... That's not even a spot you normally flip. What happened there? What did I flip on? Was it was it a curb? What happened? I only lost one spot from it, but man. I'm hoping this is the one that takes me the longest. Playing Payday 2. I haven't played that game in so long. I was always really bad at it. I'd always play with people that knew way more about it than I did. I remember there being like a hotel map or something, and there's like a lab where you can make meth in, and people were walking me through how to do it to make money, and I was just like skipping ahead steps, and then I blew everything up and died. I think that's what happened. That's my memory of Payday 2. Don't start meth labs. That's the moral of the story. Alright, I'm in 13th. And I'm going backwards. The 4's backwards on my car. Hold on. Does mirroring also mirror my car? Wow, rude. My license plate mirrored? I can't actually tell because we couldn't figure that out. I didn't even notice until the 4 showed up on the side of my vehicle. Okay, this is an awful lap too. I'm actually not even sure if this is worth finishing, but I'm gonna get to the end anyway. 20 points. Okay. Alright. It's probably easy to flip it. I mean, yeah, that's true. I'm curious if they only do it on 2 maps because of like issues with design. Because there's only mirrored versions of 2 of the races, I believe. Maybe it's 3. I don't know. I think it's just this and Jungle. So if I drew a car in this game, it would, in this course, it would be mirrored. If I made like a Garfield car and I put a birthmark on one side of Garfield, it'd be on the other side when I'm racing on this track. Everyone knows about Garfield's famous birthmark. Holy shit. I completely... Like, I can't even finish this race. It just falls apart every time. Yeah, backwards courses is way harder, though, because you have to definitely design for that. Like, mirrored, not necessarily, but... Alright. I'm just too far behind. Oh. Hello, Hiri. How you doing? Welcome to my hell. Welcome to my nightmare. Ha ha ha. I need like a soundboard to use all these clips that I cut and I didn't use as alerts. How do I make my own soundboard? Can I just get like a numpad and just like assign number combinations to it? Just a straight up numpad. Get a MIDI fighter? Could I use a MIDI keyboard? And just assign things to different buttons? Because I might actually be able to do that. I could use my Rockman 3 controller. The keyboard one. No, I don't want a Stream Deck. Too expensive. And I like assign, I'm gonna put the Hexen grunt on there, like the dog whimper, and then I'm gonna hold it down on different pitches, and it's gonna be art. That seems like way too much work. I shouldn't say these things on stream because then you guys expect them, and I'm just joking. I'm just memeing about them. cheaper in Sculptor's Cut. That's why I can't afford it. My own fault. The money's out of my account. I can't afford it. I can't accept all these mistakes and I can't fix it. Yeah, buy it for me for the OT. Be my sugar daddy. But okay, so I found there's a website out there that just has like archives of sound effects from video games, and I was going through their N64 section, and most of it's just like it's just ripped zip files that just have random file names, so you have to like listen to everything to kind of keep the rights, like figure out what everything is. Like nothing's named. And I downloaded one for Sculptor's Cut because I was just trying to get some lines, and they had random lines in it, but they only had one line from each character. And some character from that game, like the line is just "I'm your daddy," and that's the only thing it says. And I'm trying to figure out who that is, because even knowing the Sculptor's Cut character, I have no clue. But the line, it's just a deep voice going, "I'm your daddy," and that's all it says. And it's scary. What's the site? I don't actually remember. I just Googled, like, I don't know. I don't even remember what I Googled. Sorry, I'm not helpful. But it was pretty easy to find on Google, just looking for certain games. I mean, Sculptor's Cut's on there, so that would probably be an easy way to find it. If you search for, like, Sculptor's Cut sounds or something, I bet you'd get there. Sounds Resource? I mean, that could be it. It sounds familiar. They don't have a lot, but they had, I mean, quite a bit of N64 games. It's mostly the popular titles, though. YouTube also has been pretty helpful. Like, I just find videos that have all the sound effects, and then I do, like, a video to audio converter. Because usually they have better quality than if I rip stuff myself, because they're dealing with, like, the ROMs. Though I had to do a lot of audio fixing, because some of it is just it's so raw that it just clips. It's not mixed very well. I think the Hexen clip I took was actually from the PC version, because it just sounded way much, like it sounded way better. 14th. I'm gonna fuck this up, but not too bad. I almost did right there. Oh, the first turn, I almost whiffed it. Alright, I'm gonna try to focus on this one. So sorry if I don't respond to a lot of messages. I'll still talk, but chat's very far away from my car. Frame rate. It's just dipping. Is the shortcut with the trees worth it? I think that one definitely is, yeah. I usually gain like 1 or 2 spots from it. Especially in reverse. It seems to be a lot easier in the reverse mode than in, or the mirrored mode than in the regular mode. Because this track is mirrored right now. This track actually feels smoother mirrored for some reason. I don't know if it's just like a right-handed type thing or what, but I'm gonna try to take it slower in the canyon here. Like I said, I think like 5th or better and I'm out of here. Like I'm not gonna run on this too much. How much more of this game am I playing? I have 4 races left to do. One of them should be pretty easy, but the other 3 might be challenging. So this is one of those 3. It very well could be the entire stream again. I don't want it to be, but like that's just where I am. I'm on the final circuit, so this is course 1 of 4. The next course should be an easy first. I've got that one down, and it's not hard rules about it. Worst case scenario would take me like 2 tries, but I'm not worried. 10th place. Not as good as I was hoping, but something I can work with. Frame rate, making it hard to turn. Alright, focus time. It's crazy how much better the shortcut went the first time I was going through this course. Like, it's still fine, but still gaining spots from it. I'm in a pretty good place here. I just need to take the canyon stuff slow, I think. I think that's the trick. It doesn't gain me any spots, but it doesn't ruin my race. I'd be curious to learn, like, if this stuff is rubber banded here or not. Like, it seems like the cars just generate when you get close to them. Or close to, like, some kind of time. As long as I don't make any huge crashes here, I think this will end up being the run. God. The canyon just, like, consumes the tires. Like, it just pulls you in. I would even consider a 6th place on this one, actually. But we're gunning for 5th here. The nice thing about being the first track is if it's not gonna work... Shit, you can't do this to me. No. I'm in 7th! What happened? Oh, it's so easy. It's just so easy for it to all fall apart every time. I thought that would cost me like 1 spot, but... Okay, 6th. 6th. How are we feeling about 6th? How many points is that? Is that at least 1 point? Let me crunch the numbers here. We'll look at the boards. 6 is 1 point. Does 1 point do me any good in the long run? That's the question. We're gonna say for sure coastline I can get first on this. So that's 10 points. So that gives us 2 more levels. So we'd be talking 3rd or better on the other 2. Is that too much to ask for? Is the question. Like, do I keep grinding out this level until I... Like, what... Would 1 or 2 more points, would it be beneficial to me? Is the other question. Because there's such a jump between 3rd and 4th in points. Yeah, I know one of them's Rainy Jungle. I wish I could, like, have 2 saves. So I could save this result in case I can't get it again anytime soon. Because in my head I'm like, well, if I get 5th on this level, that's 2 points. And then where does that put me? I need 8 points. So that's what, a 3rd and a 4th? One of them's Rainy Jungle. The other one is Mountain. Mountain, last time we got what? We had to get 2nd on? That's 6 points. Fuck. Fine. How do I want to do this, though? Mountain Knight is 3rd. I kind of wish Mountain was last again. Because it'd force me to grind it out. Da, 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 da. I want to just look at the cars and see if there is anything new. Okay. I'm gonna stick with this right now. This race is an easy race for me. Tell you what, we'll let fate decide. If I get first on this first try, we're gonna stick with it. If I fuck this up and can't get first, we'll start the whole thing over. Yeah, this level is a lot of wall riding. It doesn't really penalize you for wall riding, he says as he gets launched from a wall. Was I not using grippy tires before? No. I haven't really, other than on snow. Snow's the only time I've ever really changed tires. For better or for worse. Maybe that's a mistake. I don't actually know. This race isn't actually going as well as it usually does, so... May I suggest starting on grippy? What does the manual know? No. I'll do grippy for the rest. I don't care. I think you just have more control the slippier the tires are. Yeah, grippy's for babies. Goo goo gaga, grippy tire. That guy just fucked me over. And the camera's changing, so I can't reverse, because you have to hold back on the stick. This is what I'm talking about fate, you know? I can't, by the way, I cannot, like, emphasize how bad reversing is in this game. Because you have to hold back on the stick, and it's relative... Yeah, completely ruin the race, right? I mean, maybe they just want me to redo the first level, you know? Oh, did I save after that level? I probably did, didn't I? I'm actually stuck in this. Until I fail out completely. What just happened? I don't know, did I miss something? I didn't really even think when I went to save before. I'm pretty sure I saved after the last race, so now I'm stuck in this path until I fail all the courses. So we're sticking with this, I guess, for now. This frame rate is so bad. Like, it's actually awful right now. You can always reel eraser at the start of the season. You're right, I can. Thank you. I forgot the eraser was a thing. I forgot about the erasers. How could I? I don't know why I'm continuing with this race. It's a lost cause. I feel like I'm just so used to how this game does weird flippy things that none of it faces me anymore. My car could take into orbit and I would just be like, oh, really? Okay. Oh, is it Call Me Daddy? Maybe that's what it is. That's not much better. Might even be worse, I'm not sure. Is it, is that the bunny character? That must be who it is. Now that I'm thinking about it. Oh, Mr. Frosty says it. Mr. Frosty would never be my father. Alright. Let's go to the main menu. Take a look at this. Alright, we don't want that. First round? Is that what we want? What's the difference between... Oh, first season bad. First season bad. First season very bad. First round. Alright. We're redoing it. First season very, very bad. It wouldn't save it instantly, so... I'm still saved. Sorry, we have to redo this course. 6th season, right? It doesn't make any sense. Especially because the first 4 seasons were just like what you would expect. And then it became professional, and I don't actually know what this one's called. I wasn't paying attention. Expert. For people like me. Experts like me. Super professional. It's for pro-professional. People who are pro-professionals. Now we can save this. We can't save this. Oh, we're back to this course. I thought I was through it. Just do the whole race backwards? I think that would affect my top speed. Probably my control also. Let's go. I've already forgotten how to drive on this level. I gotta take the middle slow. It's really important. I could take vehicles from previously. You want me to play this game as the Jumble Hopper, or whatever it's called, from Pilot Wings? Because that'd be pretty cool. You can just jump to the finish. I could be that one vehicle from Turok, the like SUV, the Jeep. I still can't fucking believe there was a Jeep in Turok. Like, why? Why? What a weird game. The swoop bike from Shadows, no. That's not better. Not better at all. You should have seen, by the way, whoever wasn't here for the Shadows of the Empire stream, the way I beat that swoop bike level, where all the enemies at the end just killed themselves. What a weird time. Like, I was like, I'm definitely going to lose this level, and then all of a sudden, all the enemies just exploded simultaneously, and I won. And it didn't make any sense. I actually forgot that happened until just now. That game is bad. My score is harsh? No, that game's bad. It doesn't hold up well. I stand by it. I was playing on whatever the normal difficulty is. I don't know if it's just called normal. It's been a while. – 13th going out of the first lap. Pretty good, actually. I didn't realize I was 13th. 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 I was 13 new lap record. I don't know if it saves my records after I reset. Good question. I'm gonna focus a little bit more on this right now. Yeah, that's not how games should work, though. Like, normal should just be normal. There's 2 difficulties harder than what I played on, is the bananas thing. I try not to play games on easy unless I, like, know it's gonna be a bad time. Nah, shmups I'd probably be fine on. Play a lot of Ikaruga. Only one shmup on the N64 though. I'm not gonna get much of that stuff. I think. There's one game I don't... Starshot, I don't actually know what genre that game is. It sounds like it could be a shmup, but I don't think it is. I know there's a shmup on N64, and I think it's like Star Soldier Vanishing Earth, I think. I can't actually remember which game it is. I'm not a huge shmup fan, for the record, but I feel like as long as the hitboxes are small, I'm typically okay at them. Imagine controlling like a real shmup on an N64 controller, though. That sounds awful. Maybe it's a good thing there isn't more. Remember when I was all excited because I was in like 13th place and I just did like a whole lap and I gained maybe 1 spot? One. I get 10th? Hey! Wow. If this was the final lap, I would have been real disappointed there. Alright. 9th. A little bit better. Oh, thunderstorms are coming in again. Maybe we'll get some loud noises again. Fuck. I hate this. I hate this. I hate it. Jamestown's good. I like that game. It's got a good, like, adaptive difficulty of sorts. I like the way the difficulty scales in that game. I don't think I've played all of it, though. I don't know if this is the run. I'm gonna stick with it. Good practice, if nothing else. Hoping these cars are both on my same lap. Still trying to go slow through the canyon, but I'm also like, I need to make up time here. Oh, come on. I think I'm gonna get a 6th again. Just kidding, I'm gonna get worse than a 6th. Fuck this game. I'm just throwing at this point. I can't do it. Seventh. I did worse. I mean, I just have to think in like the grand scheme of things, this game, even though it's taking forever, it's still pretty low in terms of like length of a game, right? Sometimes you just see these like really short games like this, and it's like, if it takes you forever, like, oh, I'm bad at it, but sometimes it's just a grind, you know? How they inflated the length back then. Like, we still haven't played a single game that was over 20 hours, which is pretty crazy to think about, you know? Because by today's standards, all these games are tiny. Little baby games. But I mean, they're launch games. Like, early first-year games. It's not too surprising. Oh my god. I think what I would like better with this game is if they just gave me all 4 races, and they're like, set your best lap here. Like, do it like Pilot Wings, right? You get your best time on it, and then you can go back and improve those times. I think that's how I would like this game better. It doesn't make as much sense, but I think it's a better gameplay loop. I mean, there is something in, like, you have to figure out, like, this is just the order you have to do it in, and you need these places. Like, that's how a lot of these racing games have worked. That's how, like, Extreme G worked. That's how, what else did we play? There's definitely one more where it was like that, but... I just don't know if I like the loop as much. I'm gonna stop complaining and I'm just gonna get it done. Put in the work. Just like that. It just feels slightly off. I think Hero, you nailed it earlier. Like, I think hitboxes are the problem. I think all the trains, all the cars, like, the hitboxes are just slightly too big. Like, you hit the smallest piece of geometry that looks like it wouldn't be a big deal, and then you just flip 20 times in the air. Like a crazy person. This game seems like it'd be very challenging to play in the first-person camera angle that they want you to play in. Because I feel like you really need to see the back end of your car in this game. Again, I'm guaranteeing this game's gonna be done tonight. Like, I'm finishing this game on this stream. I don't care how long it takes, how crazy I go. This will be the final stream of this game. Next stream, we're starting with something else. I would love to just get this, like, just have, like, some big brain moment and just fly through all of these courses. Easy peasy. And then we can move on to a different game, but I have a feeling this will probably take, like, the rest of the stream. Do you think Mace the Dark Age? Where do you think that'll rank in terms of fighting games? Like, is that... What's the tier, you know? Is that a top tier game? Is that a mid tier game? Is it trash, like most of the fighting games we've played? I've played that one semi-recently, and I still can't remember much about it. I feel like it's kind of generic, but... I just played it casually. I didn't play it as a hardcore N64 streamer, you know? I still do think that, like, mirrored, this level actually runs a bit smoother. Like, it just, the flow of it feels better. Even though I'm doing terrible at this level, I still stand by that. The turns just feel more natural. Doesn't make me any better at them, though. That's true. My God. I'm never gonna do it. See, now I'm looking at this license plate in reverse, and I'm seeing, like, if I read it in reverse, I'm seeing Battleship. Every time I look at it, it's something different. Every single time. Is this on purpose, or are they just trying to mess with me? They're trying to distract me from what's really going on in the world. Read this license plate. Don't look at the road. That's why they have the first-person camera angle. It's extra difficulty when you have to look at the license plate the whole time. Can I just edit my license plate so it says something like art? Something really funny, you know? Just give me, like, just one good lap. Like, think about it. If I just, like, had some big head moment where I just, like, destroyed this level and I got first, and then I grounded out the next level for first, I'd be at 18 points, and then I could get 6th in both of the next levels. Or I could just get 5th on one and just get last on the other, and it'd be fine. Just think about that. Think about if I was good at this game. Oh man. What if? Has anyone ever gotten first on this level? I don't think so. We mess with other settings. We mess with, like, tires a bit. I haven't messed much with suspension. Which might not be a bad idea, but this late in the game, I'm curious if it's just gonna mess with how the car feels to me. If I like throw into these levels too much, I'd be willing to try some other stuff. But tires, I don't like. Tires are definitely, I think I'm where I want to be with tires. If you're good at this game, you'd be playing NFL Quarterback Club 98. I used to play a lot of NFL Quarterback Club, for the record. I'm not a sports person, but I've played all those games. So I'm actually very curious to see what those feel like now, because I haven't played them since since they first came out. I used to rent those quite a bit, because they had Brett Favre on the cover, and I love the Packers. I don't think I've ever played a Madden game on the N64, but I've played all the NFL Quarterback Clubs. I haven't really looked too far ahead at the list, because there's some stuff I don't like coming up. I'm very excited to play Mischief Makers. I think that'll be fun, because I've never actually played through Mischief Makers before. I've only played, like, a little bit of those. But then I know Duke Nukem is, like, right behind that somewhere, and I'm not excited to play another shooter right now. I wish I had, like, a bigger gap. Mischief Makers is definitely hard to explain. It's one of Treasure's early games. which they made a lot of. They made like Gunstar Heroes and Ikaruga and stuff like that. They make a lot of stranger games, but it's very unconventional. A lot of character. I played some of it, just not all of it. It's going to be a very difficult game for me to play because it's a collectathon where you don't have to collect everything. So I'm going to have to fight the urge to restart levels to get more stuff that I don't actually need. Yes, shake shake is the term you'll hear a lot in that game. Should that be my bits notification noise? Shake shake. Is that too rude? Fisher made a Tiny Toon game for the GBA? Weird. Doc, thank you for the bits. I have, by the way, just so I'm not like, so people don't think I'm like scamming the system here, I did put bit notifications on, but I put them like at a minimum. Just because I didn't want like 1 or 2 bit notifications to constantly go off. Just a heads up on that. Here, you know exactly what I'm talking about. When people just do 1 bit over and over again to keep setting alerts off. I think the minimum for it to display is like 100. I appreciate all the bits. I'll still shout you out. Thank you to my friend Doc. He's the bit leader. This is a new month. It was all my bits, sorry. Hey, I appreciate everything. How's it feel to be number 1? Feels great, see? I mean, Tiny Toons already have great games. The Tiny Toons games on NES and like Buster's Hidden Treasure on Genesis, like those games are actually like pretty solid. Tiny Toons has had good representation. It's pretty weird. Like you just assume they're all cash-in games, but they're pretty competent. There's probably a bad 1 or 2 out there. I haven't played all of them, but Tiny Toons was a good property back then. I'm trying to think, what other licensed games did I enjoy on classic consoles? Underrated platformers, I'd say Addams Family. I played that on Genesis a lot. That game's really good. Like, yeah, I think Addams Family holds up pretty well. I've played it recently. It's hard, but most platformers back then were. Plus, it's almost more like a Metroidvania because you can. It's like the Dark Souls of 2D platformers. You know, you got branching paths. Pretty cool. Aladdin? I mean, that one's not underrated. Everyone knows about Aladdin. It's getting a re-release. The only debate there is Genesis or Super Nintendo. They're both pretty good versions for different reasons, but people say The Lion King is good, but I think the Lion King games are bad. You want my actual opinion? I'm not. I'm excited. I'll probably get that collection when it's like on sale because I want to play Aladdin again, but I don't think Lion King's a good game. We have to play through Tarzan on these streams, which is a like a 3D side-scrolling platformer, and I'm not excited to play that because it seems like it's going to be boring, and I have no connection to the film Tarzan. You know what I know about Tarzan? I know the plot of Tarzan from the video game Kingdom Hearts. The funny thing about Kingdom Hearts is you learn the entire plots of Disney films from them, because they just recreate the exact same story. So some of these Disney movies I've never seen, but I've played enough Kingdom Hearts to know the entire plots to the films. It's bananas, actually. 16th is not good. Oh, let's just go hard in the paint. Gotta make up some spots here. I don't feel like I'm getting any better at this course. The outside track, I wipe out almost every time. It's proved to be pretty, it's broken my runs quite often, so this is kind of a decision on my part. Hey, Red Tape, how you doing? What's weird is all the other cars pick that path, and usually they pick the slow one. You know? It's a little odd. And yeah, I might have been streaming for 2 hours and 33 minutes, but I've made it through like one course so far. Yeah, that's the biggest problem with this game is like a crash takes you out of the race, especially at this difficulty level. So you pretty much have to have a perfect run. So my compensation for it right now is I just slow down a little bit, and it does cost me spots, but it at least gets me through the race. When it works. Most times it still doesn't work. It's what got me through the last course, though. Jeez, like I don't even feel like I hit that tree. Like that. You could say that at any point, and you'd probably be accurate. It helped if all the racers start out in fair positions. I mean, it's the same way that F1 game worked that we just played. Like, they all just shoot forward right away. That might be my fault for not knowing how to accelerate off the line, but it feels like that's just a design. So I think, like, isn't that how... I think we talked about this on the last stream and I was wrong, but isn't that like how rally racing works? Like, don't cars start at different points? The difference is, though, like, it compensates for the finish also. I don't know if I'm thinking of a different sport. I've never seen any kind of rally race before, so I could be misinformed for sure. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like, if it's on a timer, like, but with this, you're crossing a finish line, so it doesn't really make any sense for how it starts. I guess that's not as exciting, right? So that's why they designed it this way. Which is probably why I'm faster than pretty much all the other cars. I think it's just a weird design choice. Because I guess if you like compare it to like the Olympics, like a lot of Olympic events do that same thing. Because they don't want people to be all bunched up. And especially in like a rally race where you're like sliding around corners, it's hard to pass other people, you know? I feel like I'm just making this all up now. If I sound like I know what I'm talking about, people believe it. Jesus. Okay, that's fixable. That was actually a really good bottom route that time. Like, I gained quite a few spots just on that end of that race. That was weird. I don't know why that went so smooth. You know what? I'm not gonna question it. "13th is a pretty good spot to be in right now. But yeah, there's still 2 laps left, so I'm not gonna get my hopes up quite yet. If I keep in a good position, 3rd lap will be like a focus time again. I just want to get through this at this point. I'm just imagining, like, if I could just pull off, like I don't want to get ahead of myself, but if I could just pull off like a 4th or a 5th. It's only a couple points, but I mean, that's like a position on the later tracks. I'm gonna take it really slow on these sections right now, though, because I feel like I'm in a decent standing. I think 11th is the best I've been in so far on this course at this point. God damn it, every time, though. It's fine. I'd rather have that happen than, like, get stuck in a backwards position. I'm going slow, but, like, not slow enough. Come on, man. Why isn't there a horse racing on N64? Why can't I just race a horse? I don't want to look at cars anymore. I just want to look at horses. What am I talking about? I've lost my mind. There is horse racing on the N64. It's called Zelda Ocarina of Time. See? Red Tape gets it. We're on the same wavelength. Oh yeah, this is the best thing about chat on screen, is you can see how close I get to saying things. You're watching me on a 55-inch TV? How does the chat look? Is it nice and big? Chat, smile. You're on TV. Lay out your best smiles. You're famous. Yes, hello Alex, how you doing? I like to watch streams on my TV sometimes. It always feels slightly weird. Almost like it's a real medium. Alright, I'm just gonna take the rest of this race slow. I'm terrified. He says as he drags along the canyon wall. God, I'm not gaining anything right now, but I'm also not losing anything. Oh shit, he spoke too soon. That guy's dipping my frame rate though, so it's actually slightly helpful. Alright, I've definitely messed up here a couple times too. We're in 6th. Let's just get one more spot here. Oh shit, this is a bad spot too. I always forget about this section. And I end up like flying through it. Alright, if I can just pass like one car up here, that'd be great. Oh, there's no one here. I'm gonna get 6th again, aren't I? Give me 5th. 5th. That's one better. It's one better. It's one more point. I'm taking the 5th. I'm pleading the 5th. Thank you. I'm sticking with that for now. Only took 30 more minutes to get one more point. I have a feeling that point isn't going to matter also, but This course, I think at least it might take a few tries, but this should be like this one. I have to get a first on, no question about it. Like, I can't go out of this with less than 9 points. Same saying, but grippy tires. The manual actually says grippy tires is the best way to go. So, I'll do grippy tires for the next two races. I'm not too worried about it on this level though. There's a lot of me grinding walls on this level, but I've gotten first on this race pretty much everyone so far. It will if I get a first, second, and fourth. I don't know, it's asking a lot though. A second is asking a lot. Two-thirds seems more viable than a second and a fourth to me. Maybe when we grind, and I don't think you can reference that song anymore. Soap shoes, oh shit. That's the real grinds. Wow. Restarting this race. I've never like missed that shortcut that bad. Wow. Look, I would have had to reverse there. It's better than me doing 3 laps and then starting over. It's like our car's a train. This level's just kind of made for it, you know? I only do it because I know I can kind of cheese this level with it. Because I think it's faster than braking. I'm sure the paint job is going to be awful at the end. I'd actually love to see like a really good run of this game. You lose like no speed for grinding. That's what I'm saying. Like turning normally, you lose like more speed. You do if you hit it head on like that, but like that turn made me lose way more speed. The key is you can't grind going into this because sometimes you glitch through the floor of the level. The new lap record though, so we're doing well for ourselves. This is where the grinding gets scary, is that one turn right there. Welcome back, Pupper. I got one more point on the last level, so we're sticking with it. I don't know if that point's gonna help, but whatever. If I win this with exact amount of points, then I'm wrong. The fuck? I broke everything. It's all falling apart. I got cocky with this level. I said it'd be too easy. Now here I am, making mistakes. I still think this level won't take me very long. I was an 11th at that point, which is more than enough. I just can't have any mistakes that cause me to have to like turn around or reverse. Reversing this game is, you might as well just like add 5 spots to wherever you are. See if I can get another best lap here. That's how you really know you've made it. Oh my god, I missed the shortcut again. You know what? I'm just gonna roll with it. This car is so fast. it's just the way I bounce into the ground every time I like finish that lap is slightly scary. I wonder, like, I haven't really messed with it much because I felt like I haven't had to, but I wonder if that other path here is probably way faster. There's more turning involved though, and I can't grind on rails like this, so what's even the point, right? Alright, at the end of this lap I need to be in like 7th. 8th I think is also feasible. Oh, you finished this game? No. I haven't finished this game yet. Cool trick. This game's my kryptonite. We got 3 races to go. And I hate to say it, but they're probably going to take me like at least an hour each. I mean, this one I'm hoping won't take an hour, but the other 2 will. I'm finishing this game tonight, guaranteed. Like, I don't have anything to do tomorrow, so I'm streaming until this game's over, even if I go insane. Alright, I'm in 7th. This is actually going to be kind of tight. Actually, if I can get 6th here, we're in a comfortable spot. I just can't have any crashes where I spin out. That's my goal when I finish this. Like, I'll just edit everything together to make it look like I'm really good at games. Wow, that was pretty bad. Alright. We're in 4th. Yo, what was that momentum? That was actually nuts. What was that? That could have went so bad. Like, it really could have went bad. Yeah, we were talking about that sound clip earlier. That sound clip is so funny. He's just like, it's a new lap record. That was like Richard Nixon announcing pod racing. Okay, which one of these cars is my victim? Okay, good. Let's just... Alright, we just need to not fall through the ground here. That's all that needs to happen. No weird glitches, please. Oh my god. My car just did a super jump. The plan after I finish all the N64 games? There's just no plan that far ahead. I'm gonna burn my whole collection live on stream. Starting with the lowest ranked ones to the highest. Alright. So we're at 11 points. 9 more points in 2 races. That was the one I knew would be easy. So, no surprise there. We're back to Mountain. So Mountain is where we need to decide how tight we need to go. What do you think would be the hardest console for this? Probably like the DS or the GBA. I think those have like the most games. Steam. Got to make a sandwich and missed a level completion. My Steam library is currently at about 2,300 games, so I think that one might take the longest. Alright, we're gonna switch over to the grippy tires. What's the point count so far? I've got 11 points. So I have 9 to go. I did say console for a reason. I mean, someone's already done NES, but I feel like NES would be pretty hard only because it would be very expensive if you try to do it the weird way that I'm doing this. Dude, my car feels so much slower with these tires, doesn't it? Maybe not. Does night really like change this level at all? When? What if these tires are just the way that this gets way easier? Makes it spooky. What if like a deer just came out and I just hit it with my car and exploded all over? That's what Carmageddon's gonna be like, by the way. Carmageddon 64 is hilarious because I don't know if you guys know Carmageddon, but like it's like Death Race 2000, where like the point of the game is to just like hit people with your car for points. But because Nintendo didn't want like the violence in it, they changed everyone to zombies, so everyone has like green blood, and they're just all zombies roaming around. It's really weird. Are there deer in Carmageddon? No, but the people explode like they're deer. I don't think there's as much violence in the N64 version. God, we're back to this level. Look how slow these fools are going. Okay, I don't want to like jinx myself, but do these guys seem like they're just going easy on me right now? Like, what's happening? I feel like I'm passing more people than I usually pass. The fuck? My car's stuck. Like, even with that big mistake, no one passed me. It was weird. There it is. It's always somewhere, right? At least we know this level so well at this point. I think not taking the shortcut's the smart way to go. What do you guys think? Should I try the shortcut with the grippy tires, or is that not a smart idea? Oh no. Oof. I almost feel like I should... I'm just gonna restart now, actually. Need more information. It's fair. It's all off-road. I don't think grippy tires would really help me off-road. Alright, so what is the minimum of this level? Like third? Is third the minimum we want for this level? Or is it like second again? Jungle is going to be rough. I think Jungle is going to be a harder level than this one. I think we need to decide on a goal though, because I need to know like if I should be restarting at the end. It's 975321. I'm pretty sure. Actually, it might be 965321. I think it's 965321. I think there's a 3-point jump between first and second. You think I'd know this stuff by now, but I don't. Alright, I'm gonna take the shortcut this time. Just see how it goes. I get third, I'd have to have third in the jungle. If I get second, I can get fourth. Okay. So third is like the bare minimum. Like we have to get at least third. But better would be better. Maybe it just depends like how long it takes me to get to that third, right? Like once I start a level, I feel okay grinding for a little bit. Dude, it's night and this seems more colorful. This is weird. I mean, the shortcut went okay there, but I also... What is this fucking game? The shortcut went fine, but then the next turn didn't. Yeah, I need 20. F-stream. Yep, F-stream. At least now I know how this works. F-stream, F-stream. Alright. Hold on. Stream is disconnected. happening? It's trying its little hard out. Oh, there it goes. It's back. It's back, baby. At least now I know how this software works. My run is still alive. I probably shouldn't have paused. It's alright, I'm still fine. Alright, so the software does yell at me when I'm dropping frames. What's weird though is it still says 0% dropped frames, but I could see the kilobytes falling. This guy is just trying to destroy my career. Header fresh, sorry, yeah, it's acting up. It's storming pretty bad here, so I wouldn't be surprised if I'm having internet issues. Can you not ride with me like this? Thanks. Oh, the cursed ads. You hate to see them. the WoW ads. They're all WoW ads at this point. It's bananas. Alright, the shortcut though I think went pretty well. I think I just need to take like the section after the shortcut. Like I need to figure out how to take that section super slow. I never really seem to gain any spots from the shortcut, but I think it's faster. Look at these clowns just crawling along. I'm gonna get that ad money. I won't get that much ad money because, like, I totally appreciate it, but almost everyone in my chat is a sub. You guys don't actually get ads. I'll get the ad money from all the lurkers. No, they're changing it. They announced it at TwitchCon. I'm pretty sure. I don't really care about it that much, but I'm pretty sure it was a thing that they announced. Man, I cannot, like, get out of this shortcut, like, safe. Ever. Give that 5 cents a stream. It adds up, right? I do a lot of streams at this point. Alright, let's be honest. Who's surprised that I've kept the schedule up this long? I had one stream that I couldn't do, but I did a makeup stream, so so far I've been pretty true to my word. You have a schedule, yes. It's at the bottom of my page. I actually added it onto my Twitch page. Scroll down and you'll see it. Now you can say surprised, it's fine. I'm trying to not, like, make fake promises. Tuesday, Thursday, yeah, and I did add Friday, so that's my goal. Sometimes I'm gonna do Saturdays too. The biggest thing, like, I don't know. You guys can tell me what you think about this, but some weeks, like, I feel like streaming more days, and I don't know, like, how you guys feel about, like, schedules. Like, is it bad to do more streams about this content when people expect it on, like, a certain schedule? Like, what do you guys think on that? Like, if I just add shit in, does that bother people? Like, I'm just curious about, like, honest opinions. Like, there's always VODs, I know, but I know people like to talk. Schedules are for me not to burn out. I mean, that's fair, too. Honestly, like, I mean, I know I'm still early in this whole process, but, like, this streaming is, like, when I'm happiest, so. I could definitely see burning out on it at some point, though. There's a lot of games to come. I get burnt out on individual games. Like, I want this game to be over. Alright, I'm in second right now. If I could just maintain that, that'd be pretty good, right? I didn't realize I was on the third lap already. I'm gonna chill for a minute here. So that doesn't happen. Hey Red, how you doing? Red da baga. Second place. There you go. I'm actually gonna get first? No, the first car is long gone. Red, you have so many hello emotes. It's crazy. Look how well that went. I only need 3 points in this last one. So what place is that? We set ourselves up well here. If I need 4th or better, Jungle Rain is going to be tough. I'm not going to lie. Jungle Rain is probably going to take some work. And this is that exact scenario where I said that 1 extra point isn't going to matter at all. And now it actually does matter. Because if I didn't have that, I would need 3rd or better. So I'm eating my own words there. If I get 4th here, I'm eating my words. Alright. This is it. This is the last race. We've made it this far. Maybe the grippy tires are part of it. I don't know. That mountain felt easier than the last mountain, though. But that one just has high emote. What the fuck? Such originality. Yep, 4th or better. If I finish this, I get to do more games. Nuts. I gotta remember this course. It's been a while since I've done it. Oh, let's do it in one try. It just really shock the world. Is this mirrored? I wasn't paying attention to the course. Is this mirrored? Yeah, stay tuned. Give me one chance. Give me one chance to impress with my great driving skills. I'm sorry. Oh my god. The reverse is already messing with me. I'm gonna stick with it. We're gonna do a full attempt on this first level because I only need 4th or better. Because I want to see if I can do it in 1. I know it hasn't been a good start, but I think there's still a chance. Visibility on these levels is rough. Honestly, I think the grippy tires are a big help, and I should have been using them the whole time. Frames are dropping? Sorry. Oh, yep, now it's showing up. Let me know how bad it gets. They're still dropping. I'm sorry. You guys at least hear me? Is anything coming through? Am I alive? Hurry and pick them up. I'll be on lap 2, and then you guys can see me. Yeah, we hear you. Sorry. It's better now. If it's not better, refresh. They should be back now. What's funny though is I'm recording all this stuff locally, so I still have like my full runs of everything that I've lost frames on. The fuck? This feels way easier than the snow version of this level, by the way. I don't think this is going to take me that long. Like, I don't want to jinx myself, but I think that getting 4th or better on this won't take too long. I don't know if I'm going to do it on this run, but... I'm feeling pretty good about it. What the fuck? And where am I? Excuse me? Alright, I think this is a dead run. Did you guys at least get to see that flip off that sign? That was weird. I think I need to restart this race. Let me see where I am at the end of this race. If it's more than 7 spots, I think I need to restart. So I'm still picking up spots. What the fuck? Yeah. What are you confused by, Hero? What happened? That was a poll, I know. What's great about like having the chat on the screen is now when I have these like big F moments, you notice exactly how far behind on the stream you can get if you don't refresh. What the hell? I just ascended. I don't know if this is enough time. I'm still gonna stick with it. If I do it on this race, like, I feel like this AI got significantly easier from the last one. Because I'm making so many mistakes. Okay, that shortcut doesn't work with these grippy tires, so I'm gonna stop doing that on my next attempt, because this attempt is not going to be it. Alright, I'm restarting. I know I said I was going to finish it, but there's not enough time to make up that many spots. This is the run. Fresh run. No dropped frames, just a picture perfect run that you can see all of. You'll see. Alright, I just gotta remember... He landed it. The triple sow cow. That was probably the craziest one so far. Man, this sucks without that shortcut. You gotta do a lot of turns. I'm a plane. If this was Rush 2049, I could sprout my wings and just take off into the atmosphere at that point. And this tunnel looks bad with the fog. Oof. I mean, the fog looks okay, but again, this isn't a fog level, this is a rain level. It's weird that these levels are foggier than the fog levels. I think the craziest thing about that flip was that I landed on my wheels. I didn't land like cleanly on them, but I landed on them. That's art. That's how art is made. Alright, 13th going out of the first lap. Pretty good. Like, what if I just went overkill and just went for like a victory here, you know? Alright, let's not hit that same corner that I always hit here. There we go. 10th? We're actually in a really good position right now. Holy crap. I'm sure I'll mess it up, but for now, I don't really have to worry about it too much, you know? You know what's getting me through it right now? Mace the Dark Age. I'm so excited. I might be able to clear another game in this stream. Because if you start a fighting game, you pretty much are committed to finish it at that point, right? You just need a grip. That might actually be it. I mean, I used grip tires a couple times before, and the turning isn't as loose, so it's a little bit harder to do like proper turns sometimes, but I think that's like the kind of leash that I need. It fits my bad play style. I think the tires, like, I don't think the surface really matters. I think they just act the same on everything. Like snowing, obviously it's a little bit more of a slippery surface, but everything else, I don't know what's the difference between like mud and road when I'm using tires. I still have a full lap to go and I'm almost in the position I need to be in. Very cool. Oh shit, I forgot about that argument I was gonna look up on that last stream. What was that called? Man, I forgot about it. The pinpoint whatever. Pigeonhole, that was it. Alright, I'm just gonna stop looking at chat for this lap, just so I can put a wrap on this, a nice bow on the top of this race. Let's just go for first. Overkill, right? Plenty of time to do it. Radio silence. I don't know, like the further ahead I get, the more cocky I get that I start looking at chat again. I probably should be focusing more, but I feel like I've gotten through the hardest part of this course. I just need to not hit any of the poles in the mud, and it'll be okay. Remember before when I was like hitting these things in these tunnels constantly? I don't know why that happened, because it's been pretty easy since. Alright, first place. Let's go. Made it look easy. Like taking candy from a baby, you know? Victory lap. Just spin out at the end. New course record. Cool replays. Finish the game. I did it. Look at that lap. 158. God tier. Milk truck! I unlocked a milk truck. I gotta look at that, right? I gotta look at that. A milk truck. I'm a champion. Who wants some milk? Bit credits, we've done it. Oh, feels good. Just take a nice breather here. Whew. Let's look at all the people that made this game. John Muffler is a terrible name. I think he dodged a bullet, to be honest. Wow, this really is a small team, isn't it? We're in the special thanks already. Does it say Sano or Sand? Sano. Mr. Sano. Nintendo Power is a trademark of Nintendo of America? Where did they use Nintendo Power in this game? Are there like ads on the wall? What is this course, by the way? Like, I never raced on this, did I? Bonus content, huh? Credits course. Extra special thanks to Mom and Dad. White Bomberman? Wait, what? Peter Fries. Hashtag Scotland. There's some weird stuff on this list. Support patience and enthusiasm. Bright future in the custodial arts. Ouch. Be nice. It's Bill's fault. Bill, come on. It's your fault. Who the fuck is Bill? Bill. These are weird credits. How long do you think? Oh, I was gonna say, how long do you think it'll go if I don't hit a button? Alright, season 2, let's go. Another season. It does add more mirror courses, though. That's cool. But guess what? Credits, that's the end for me. We're not doing it anymore. Let's just go to arcade mode. I want to see the milk truck. Only fitting. Are there any other weather conditions? So sunny. Where's that milk truck? Moo Moo! It says Mama Moo Moo. Oh man, it is green. Why is it so green? It's not a fast vehicle. Can you recolor it? Yeah. But yeah, you have to really put in the effort. It's weird that it's green by default, though. That license plate's in binary for sure. Alright. Holy shit, I'm in reverse mode, so it's all backwards. It says It's got a milk meter. I can't see anything because of this camera angle. Holy shit. It's so tall. I can't see around it. Oh god. Sorry. This is pretty good. Good secret, good secret. Are there any other unlockable vehicles? Has anyone actually looked up cheats for this game? I'm curious. I'm not unlocking anymore, but... Oh wait, the timer's ticking down in arcade mode. That's interesting. So this is like that other game we played. MRC. Am I doing Mace tonight? Hell yeah, I am. I just wanted to see what the milk truck was all about. That is the milk truck. Wow. Very, very cool. Change your car textures to mirror? I already do that. What does that code do? If you get stuck, hold the B button and press up and down continuously on the control stick. Wow, maybe I should have looked this stuff up earlier, huh? Play as beach ball. What? Access the beach ball car, press the championship select screen? Okay, I'll try it. That didn't do anything. Access at the championship select screen. Is that not this screen? Or is that this screen? B, B, A, left, left, C down, A, right. I don't know where to put it. That's such a bad way to describe it. Gosh, there's so many codes. I should probably just bring up the code list myself. We have to at least give it the analysis it deserves. We'll move on to the next game soon. Promise. Rainbow mode? The fuck? Alright. Chrome plating. What do you think the Cupra car is? Start the game and hold down all 4 C buttons. Wow. PlayStation mode. Alright. Rainbow mode. Let's see what rainbow mode is. At least give me a level that doesn't make me cry. Alright. B, left, right, up, left, Z, right. Oh, that's not the code I wanted to do. Oh my god. Turn away if you have any kind of... Oh my god. This is actually the worst thing I've ever seen. What the fuck is happening right now? Dude. This is bizarre. Is there anything else that's like in game? It's just so hard to tell like where you are. I like how this this cheat page just tells you like, and this level just hug the rails because it's the fastest way through the level. Okay, I can't look at this anymore. I don't understand the... Okay. How do I get out of this mode? I can't just quit. Start just pauses it. There's no... Oh god. There's no escape. Or is there? Oh, I failed. Oh no, the game's just stuck in rainbow mode now. The whole game's like this now. This is actually the worst. Alright, I just put in all these codes. I should probably restart the cartridge. Hold on. I want to see if I can get the other vehicles, because I just want to see them. I don't know, it doesn't tell me if it makes like a noise when you do it. But it tells me where to enter them at least. We'll try this. If it doesn't work, we'll move on to the next game. But we'll play it tonight. B, B, A, left, left, C down, A, right. Alright. C down, up, B, right, A, C down, A, right. You will enter and leave menus while entering this code. Thank you. Up, up, C, E, A, left, left. Okay. See if that works for any of them. You'd think it would give you like a noise or something to let you know. Helmet? It only worked for the one. Just helmet. Where are the other ones? I want to see the other ones. Try this again. Alright. Up, D, right, A, C down, A, right. What the fuck is that? What is that? What? What? It's not even a car. It's so weird. Okay. B, B, A, left, left, C down, A, right. It says to do this one on the championship screen though. Maybe because it goes back so far. Alright, let me just see if that worked. I tried it in 2 different spots, so I would assume one of them will probably work. There it is. What the fuck? What comes up with this stuff? It's even taller than the other one. Oh, the wheels! My eyes! No! The wheels! They're too fast! I don't like it. I don't like this at all. Alright. I don't think I need to look at the other vehicles. Unless you guys want to see them. I'm gonna bring up the cube one, actually. We've already put in the codes, we might as well just see them in action. What does a cube look like at night? You make it chrome. Oh yeah. I forgot about that code because it's in like a different spot. No, you gotta finish the game for that. I don't think there's a code for it. That's all the vehicles, yeah. No, rainbow balls, I don't want them. Yeah, the only thing it says for the Chrome mode is finish the 5th year, and a new Easter egg will allow you to change your car texture to mirror. So I'm assuming chrome plating is just like reflecting off the stuff that's around it in the environment. It's weird. Let's see what this one looks like. I don't care about the helmet car. It looks pretty generic. What the fuck? It's the headlights are shining through its rear end. Scary. This is pretty boring. Cube car is the least exciting. It should be the first one that's unlocked. Oh yeah, I know it wouldn't be doing real-time reflection, but it almost sounds like when they say mirror in quotes, that's like that's what the effect is. Alright. I think we've seen everything with this game. You know what? Those cheat codes make me feel a little bit better about Top Gear Rally, and I hope there's some of that energy when we get to the sequel. But that's a ways away, so. We finished the game. Can you believe it? It's been a while.